and welcome. Father Richard Holong is the closest post-independent Jamaica has come to a public, modern-day Mother Teresa. I say public because Jamaica has some wonderful Samaritans doing yeoman service, but they do not have the platform of Father Holong. So they will be giving of themselves for decades, yet they are never publicly honored. In fact, many shy away from public recognition. They are content to do greatness without fanfare. But back to Father Holong. He has shown that he is an admirer of beauty, as he appeared to have spent a great deal of time admiring the centimeters and circumference making up the anatomy of Youth and Culture Minister Lisa Hanna. His eyes are good, even if his reasoning is unsound. But his charity towards Miss Hanna raised my eyebrows 2 weeks ago in his article that said she was his biggest disappointment of 2014. I had to wonder if Father Holong is biased against Miss Hanna because she's beautiful, able-bodied, and not seeming to depend on anyone. Does that make her Lucifer? I think not. But Holy Man seems to think so. With his great eye for detail, I wonder if a stalwart like Father Holong should not lend his voice to the indecency on the part of opposition leader Andrew Holness, which has resulted in the opposition Jamaica Labour Party looking like a monkey swimming from tree to tree in search of its tail. I wonder if Father Holong does not think a huge disservice has been done to 4 Jamaicans who have given service to the country. I speak of former Senators Arthur Williams and Christopher Tufton. I also speak of businessman Senator Nigel Clark and educator Senator Ruel Reid. Clark and Reid were the replacement for Williams and Tufton, who Holness thought he had removed from the Senate using an unconstitutional and underhand method schemed by himself and Williams. Instead, the Constitutional Court handed down a landmark ruling. It said the action never happened. You know, if I wasn't so embarrassed about the whole thing, I would be laughing my socks off because it is so funny. Which other country in the world could this happen and the person who did it is still there and 2 persons are embarrassed because they did nothing wrong, all because an opposition was so paranoid about the Caribbean Court of Justice that the stillbirth idea was conceived? Father Holong, you need to weigh in on this mess which has turned Jamaica and the Jamaica Labour Party into a national monkey. As I see it, either Gully Bop, Scully Pop, or Vibes Cartel from prison would seem to be capable of leading the GLP right now. They could not do worse. So, Father Holong, you need to act quickly and pen your position before Friday, because Jamaica's democracy could further become the laughing stock of the entire world if everybody turns up for the sitting of the Senate. Like everybody else, I will be sitting on Erica's edge to see what will happen. Until next week, adopt, foster, or care for a child that is not yours in 2050.